If I've learned anything in the past year or so of writing 200 plus songs, I can say it's really hard. I wanted to make this video to give some light at the end of the tunnel for those who are just beginning with songwriting and don't really see any light at the end of the tunnel yet. And that was me a few years ago when I just really started songwriting and wasn't very good at it and never thought I actually could get better at it. And I've only actually started really seeing the dividends being paid in the last 6 months really, but up until then it took a year and a half of writing a lot of songs to finally get good at it. So I'm not going to go over the how-tos on how to write a song or any fundamentals on songwriting. I actually have other videos that cover that. This video is more about the 1 or 2 really big things that I've learned from writing over 200 songs that I can share with you if you're just beginning songwriting. It really comes down to 2 things. The first thing has to do with beginner songwriters, and then the second thing has to do with intermediate songwriters. Now bear with me because these ideas are simple, but in practice they pay huge dividends at the end. So if you're a beginner songwriter, I would just focus on writing a lot of songs and finishing a lot of songs. I know you've heard this before, and every great songwriter will tell you to do this, but I wanted to unpack that a little bit and give you my own perspective from my experience. So what I'm saying is write a lot of songs at the beginning. What does that actually look like if we go a bit deeper? This is solely a question of time. All it takes is time to get automatically better at songwriting. There's no magic potion to make time go faster at all. It just takes time. And what I mean by that is if you spend 100 days writing 1 song a day, I guarantee you can be better at the 100th song. That's just because our brains naturally and automatically get better just by the fact if you don't even do anything else but just try to write 1 song a day, your brain automatically gets better and it will figure out ways to get faster. So just in a way, almost let your brain go on autopilot. Just show up and try to write a song. Don't go in with the pressure that it's going to be a great song. Try to do that for 100 songs. Then at the end of 100 songs, you can judge all you want. You can judge how good they were, you can throw some out, you can go forward with some. It doesn't matter at that point. But you can only start doing that when you reach 100 songs. It's hard to actually spend 100 days writing 100 songs. I never did that. I never consecutively wrote 100 songs, a song every day for 100 days. But I did do it for sometimes 3 weeks. If I've learned anything, it's try to write at least up to 100 songs and then try as best you can to write songs back to back every day for as long as you can. And let's move on to the second thing I've really learned from writing a lot of songs is the intermediate side, maybe 100 plus songs. And this actually contradicts the beginning part, which is write songs but don't finish them. Write up until a point where you're comfortable saying, you know, this song is going somewhere, or I'm going to save the time and start another song from scratch. This second stage of songwriting is getting okay with throwing away ideas quickly and also being okay with diving into new ideas that you're not comfortable with. It's hard to do these type of things before you've written a lot of songs because when you're just starting out, you don't really know when to stop. You don't really know how far you can push yourself. Once you've built up that breadth of experience, then you can be comfortable saying, okay, I've written to this song up until a point, maybe I've written a verse, a pre-chorus, and a chorus, and I know this is going somewhere. I'm going to finish this song, or the song is cool, but not great. I'm going to scrap it and save it on my hard drive and maybe save it for a rainy day or never actually look at it again. But you have that benchmark now that you've written a lot of songs. I'm not an expert yet. I'm no Grammy award-winning songwriter. Take this completely with a grain of salt. I've written over 200 songs, so I can tell you that. If you're interested in going through this journey together, please feel free to subscribe. I make a lot of videos around this topic, my own personal growth and music marketing and entrepreneurship. So stick around, and I hope to see you in the next video.